everybody. I thought I'd do a quick video about this piece of joinery that we handcrafted here in Spain at our factory. I've got in my bio, I love to talk about furniture. We have a furniture factory, we talk about furniture every single day, and I think as a culture we could talk about furniture a little bit more, and not the interior design as a whole, but individual pieces and their details. I say this, why? Because we work with a lot of interior designers and a lot of people who don't know about furniture. They don't need to know about furniture, also because they have us, but I think it would be useful for people to know a little bit more, and just, even if they enjoy something that they're never going to use and they're going to order, they're never going to do, but to know a little bit more and appreciate the work that actually goes into this type of thing. Just like jewellery, this is just like big jewellery, that is made for people's homes, for everyone to appreciate. So I thought I'd talk about this a little bit, and I would like to talk about it for designers, because I think as designers, interior designers, we could know a little bit more, and then that way no one can tell you don't know what you're talking about, So if you'd like, I'm going to carry on and I'm going to explain a bit about this piece of furniture. Before I start, if you like this kind of thing, please like, comment and subscribe, because that will just let me know that you like seeing this type of thing, you're curious, you want me to carry on, and then maybe something along the future you'd like, and yeah, I'll be here talking about furniture. So this is an oak living TV joinery, and I've chosen it to be in a neutral colour with a slight tint on it, just to lift it a little bit, because a lot of the time oak can go quite orange, so I put a little tint on it just to get rid of that little bit of orange tint to it and have a little bit of a white, that little white cover, just slightly lift it. And what we've done is the veins, we've done like a sunrise sort of sunset play with the veins. So our carpenter, he has gotten about 10 pieces of wood, oak wood, and this is a veneer, okay, because if it was a real solid oak it would be quite expensive, and it's not necessary to have solid oak joinery, because you don't need it to be solid in this case, so the star of the show here is the vein, So here we've used a certain point in the middle, and we go out from there. So as you see, there's a whole line that comes down, and we work from here outwards. So he's got these 8 pieces, and he's cut them in these triangular forms, and he's glued them together so that all these veins sort of match up and sort of blend together, even though obviously they're not exact. But he's done this with big slabs, he's not done this with strips of veneer, as sometimes they do, and it looks very small and busy. There's lots of little lines and it comes out. Some people do this with the gypsum. I don't know if you've seen those furnitures, but this is just a really like a marquetry technique here. So this is the veins. So he's used quite a lot of slabs of wood here. And then we've done this lovely little niche for the TV to sit inside. I know that there's TVs nowadays that go straight flush on the wall, but some people like to use the supports that come out, that move, and that they stick their hand behind. It gives you space. You could do a smaller niche, a little bit less depth and have this detail, but some people like this, and this is just for your regular TV support. So you don't see the cables behind, nothing's sticking out, there's not too many levels, everything is just within that level, really smooth. And then we have used a porcelain, gloss porcelain, I'm going to give you some close-ups in a bit, of Taj Mahal porcelain in a gloss polished finish. This is a 360 length, and the porcelain doesn't come in 360 centimeters. So we have had to do it in 2 pieces. But because we come from the center here, we've chosen to cut the piece in the middle. Plus 360 in 1 piece is really hard to transport and to lift. This is super heavy, and we have this shadow detail with an integrated handle. Don't know if you can see them here. I'll give you another close-up later with this sort of 45-degree integrated handle. And so you've got these smooth levels that actually everything is flush with each other as you go along, to simplify and make it look a bit more easier and less busy on the eye. Yeah? Furthermore, I'm going to show you some details. I'll pick you up in a little bit. But here, to just give it a little bit much more of a wow factor, a bit more punch, a little bit of luxury almost, to something quite neutral and quite elegant, we've added LED. Now we've got dimmable LED. You can make it stronger, you can make it smoother and a lot softer, and then you can make it stronger depending on the use of your room at that time. So if you're watching a film and you don't want too much, you can just put a small soft backlight to it. And then if you're sort of hosting or you just want some more light in the room, or just you like it like this, you put it on stronger and you can have it on stronger and really enjoy it. We've just set this up here because we've just been moving things around. But I would even pair this maybe with even a lighter combination at the front. This is quite neutral, but it's also quite elegant, it's quite finished. The natural oak does give you that natural feeling, that's soft, not too much, it's not a colour, it's not bright white, it's not dark, it's really quite neutral. And you can make this in any colour. We've got so many tips you can choose from. You can lacquer this wood also, you can do a mix. You can even change the porcelain for an MDF or still keep it in oak. You can do it thicker, you can do it smaller, however you really wish. I'll show you from this side, maybe you can see inside. You know? Here, I don't know if you can see. Yes, we've got the back of this one. On the other one, we don't have the back of the furniture because we have some plugs and we have the router and the Wi-Fi. So some places you can not put the back on it so that you don't have to have so many cables popping through, and you can just have that open just because, you know, you're using it for your own home. You never see it really unless you open the Wi-Fi for the Wi-Fi. So this is our furniture. This is something I designed, and I hope you guys like it. I quite like it. I think if I don't know what I would do in my house. Being a designer, I don't know what I would do in my house. Too many options to choose from. But this would be really nice for me if I did, for example, if I had a cinema room and I wanted something a bit more of a wow. You bring your friends, you bring family, and you can really enjoy it. I quite like this also for an apartment, a villa. You know, it's just one piece. You don't have to touch it on the ceiling. You know, the U sort of form lighting really is. It's nice because it's not too made to measure. It's custom. It's luxury, but it's not touching the walls. You know, you can take this away and put it in another house if you move. You know, let me grab you and I'll show you some more details. So we're just moving things around here. Sorry. So here we've had this detail, which is this shadow gap, and then we have this 12mm porcelain here, and then this is pushed to the back and goes right to the back, which is a really nice detail that not has everything cut off here and everything just looks cheap and just goes to the back like that. You know, it's really just one of those details that no one's going to see it, but if they do, then it's just a little bit worth it. And then here, you see this? You don't see the LED here because it's so close to this side that you really have to stick your head in to see, you know? So that's the joy with putting it a bit closer to here, because you don't really see it because it's too far back here. If you put it here, you'll see it from the side, you know? So this just gives you a little bit of that more diffused effect. because you don't see it directly, a strip of light. So that's one detail. And the same up here. We bring it up over 2 centimeters so that everything is a bit more diffused. You know, you're not seeing any strip of light, you know? And then I'll give you a close-up also of this 45-degree handle that I was talking about. There we go. Yeah. So this is just having an integrated handle. Sometimes handles are nice and they're a great addition, but sometimes it's a bit too busy for some people. I don't like choosing handles a lot of the time because I just prefer not having the fuss. But sometimes people can really choose some nice handles. And you see, everything comes down through the middle, you know? So yeah, I hope you like my little summary of this piece of joinery. Comment what you think about it. Do you like it? Would you have it in your house? Is it a bit too much? Is it just right? Would you prefer the veins vertical, horizontal, less busy for you? Or do you like this kind of style? Let me know. Let me know. Thanks, guys.